Elle ne m'a pas vu.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Pillbox Movies. I'm Hank, and today, in continuation on the Human Voice series, we're going to be watching the 2019 adaptation of The Human Voice starring Rosamund Pike. I don't really know much about this production, but I really like Rosamund Pike. Obviously, she was a standout performer that people kind of recognized in 2014 with Gone Girl. I don't want to be edgy and say I liked her before everybody else did. Obviously, growing up as a pubescent teenager, she caught my eye. And Die Another Day? Is that the movie? The James Bond flick, where she played an icy snow princess or ice queen, and if I had a king, but she kind of revealed herself gradually over the years to be a very kind of warm, chameleonic actress. I don't really get the cold vibe that everybody since Fincher has seen, but with her performances in Pride and Prejudice in 2004, Barney's version in 2008 or 2009, and then she showed up for a minute at World's End before popping up in Gone Girl and exploding on the American scene. The cinematographer for this is Seamus McGarvey. He did Atonement, Nocturnal Animals, Anna Karenina. That was a good one. Oh wow, he did the cinematography for We Need to Talk About Kevin. That's pretty legit. Anyway, enough rambling, Jesus. Let's watch The Human Voice 2019 and see what similarities or differences we get from this performance. Once again, focus on texture. Ooh, but photographs. Salacious. This is how like a millennial would chart a relationship in photographs. And I honestly don't think Rosamund Pike is like old enough to play like the older woman in a relationship, but you know, Hollywood do be like that sometimes though. Already a much different interpretation of this same role because with Sophia Loren in the 2018 version, you could really play up the age factor with her being like in her late 70s or 80s. Here with Rosamund Pike, I think they're trying to build a character that's more kind of she's framed as somebody whose life has already fallen apart in addition to this fracture in her relationship. I do love seeing my girl Rosamund in her short shorts. She's always serving up these looks that I, for one, am here for. Too willing to share sometimes, I think. Yes. Serving up 2020 looks. Little did she know, this is how we'd all be dressed in a couple of months. Ooh, getting to hear her English accent again. I'm in love.
Cracking up. Hello? Oh, my phone's dying. No, I'm losing you. Oh. Aren't you at home? I said. Hello?
We have a much, 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 much darker interpretation than the 2018. The 2018 was kind of a flat kind of lighting.
Yes.
Like,
oh, at last. Hello?
It wasn't
No,
using its lighting to
phone
kind
died.
of like illustrate the story as much as this one's going for.
No, I just got back. Did you call before? Well, I couldn't sleep, so I took a pill. No, anyone? At 9. I put all the photographs in your suitcase. Yes, I deleted them too. Yes, I promise.
Oh man.
Afterwards,
Girl is having a
Picked me
moment.
up and that's it. I've just got back. What? Very strong, I
Jesus.
swear to you.
This is, and I'm liking this. I hope this is maintained, like trying to
My
illustrate the
green
story
dress.
visually as well as
With the velvet collar.
performatively and through the script. Like this is
No,
something
I've
I
only had
found
3.
kind of missing in the
Yes, it's true.
in the 2018 version, and hopefully in collaboration
No, you're
with
breaking up,
between
hello? If we get cut off, call me straight back.
Patrick Williams and
Hello? No, I'm still here.
Seamus
Our
McGarvey.
photographs.
there's more of an attempt to tell
You
a
can
story
come and get it
visually.
whenever you want. No, I'm the one who's being stupid. No, neither did I. I never thought I could be so strong. Don't be proud of me. I feel like I'm sleepwalking. I get up, I get dressed, I go out, and I come back like a robot. I feel like I'm sleepwalking. I get up,
It's a
I get
good line.
dressed, I go out.
It's kind of like the line of Sandra Bullock gives in Gravity.
I feel like I'm sleepwalking.
Where are you driving to?
I get up, I get dressed, I go out.
Just drive.
Ooh, I love that
I'll
shot.
be
That
less
is
brave tomorrow.
amazing. Ooh.
What?
I think I just recently
No,
watched,
no,
there was a
I don't
YouTube
blame you at
video
all.
with Seamus McGarvey recently where he talked about talking with his mentor about simplicity in setups, that simplicity of having one or two light sources
As it is, I've
was
had time
both
to get
like
used
kind of
to it.
like
What act?
was kind of a practical convenience,
Hello?
but it's also
Who?
a
I
motivator
don't
for
have the
making
strength
strong
to-
artistic decisions.
Do I sound like someone who's hiding something? No, I decided to be brave, and I will be. Please, that was different. Don't exaggerate.
Patrick Kennedy, sorry, not Patrick Williams.
Anyway, I have had time to get used to it. We either had to walk away from 5 years of happiness or take the risk, and I never thought it would work. And now I'm paying for that happiness.
Jesus.
Hello? But a happiness I don't regret. I don't. I regret nothing. 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 You're wrong. I got what I deserve. I decided to take a risk, to be happy. Let me speak. I'm not blaming you. It's my fault. It was me who told you everything would be fine. And no, now you're being unfair.
As an actress, I would always be suspicious of a
Why?
camera person who
She
would want to
doesn't
shoot
want-
me from below. Seems like
Yes,
a dangerous
maybe, but-
endeavor.
Oh, no, definitely not straight away. The scan.
I'm never
Tomorrow.
not gonna think that Rosamund Pike is like the greatest actress ever.
Oh, I didn't-
She's my girl. She
I didn't
even like
notice
looks
this.
like she has a bruise on her face. Like, I don't know. She manages to encourage a sense of
Look,
like
it's easy.
of background or unspoken kind
The
of
bags are ready.
psychology
Just get Joseph to come over and pick them up.
in all of her characters.
Easier.
She like infuses them with so
Holding
much
yesterday in
like
the hall.
depth.
Keeps watching me. Pricking his ears. Listening. He probably thinks I've done something terrible to you. Try and send Joseph. It's better than putting him in the shelter. I think it'd be better if you took him.
Yeah, this isn't like
It's
playing
not that
the like
complicated.
the age disparity at all.
You could just say he's
This
a
is
friend's
kind of an
dog.
interpretation of like
He loves Joseph. Joseph could come and get him.
a
No, of
lady
course.
who's having a bad reaction to a
Your
breakup.
gloves. I don't know. I haven't seen them. Maybe. Don't hang up.
Look at her, just like all up on the ground and shit. What a fucking... I'm saying this in a loving way, but what a fucking gross performance. Good and bad, I think Pike kind of like took
Hello?
aspects of
No, I looked everywhere. They're not there.
what she did in Gone Girl and kind of like applied them like a whole cloth to her
Hello.
performances afterwards. It can be
Although I'm
really...
being stupid.
Speaking from her performances before then, I thought they were really lovely, but speaking as an actor, playing like the female lead in roles can be really constricting, and you're kind of forced into a box of playing a kind of stateliness, especially since
Hello?
she's an English actor,
Can you
and
hear
playing
me?
a kind of reserve and cold and chilliness.
Why is the line
and
so
so
bad at yours?
like
It's usually fine.
with with Gone Girl, she was allowed to like break out and give like a really kind of like visceral kind of like bodily performance, and you can kind of get the sense that she like really enjoyed that and wanted to infuse that into her future performances. And so as a result, there's like a shedding of the stateliness of her earlier career roles, and now her performances are very
You're sweet.
like
I liked it better when you used to
earthy and gross, and this is like the real face of like what a woman of a certain age can be like, or what a woman in general can be like. It's really great. But you kind of have to accept it, that these will be the terms of her performance from here on out.
Joseph, is that you? It's me. Yes, we were talking and we got cut off. He's not there. Stupid of me, he's out. Yes, we got cut off. I'll call his
Slow kind
mobile.
of gliding camera work.
All right, thank you so much. Night, Joseph.
It's very prescriptive in terms of like creating contrasts. It's like it's a feature cam. It's very like procedural and cold and reserved, in contrast to her having like this breakdown over the course of this conversation.
Yes,
And it creates like nice little colors that are like budding off of each other.
It rang and I answered, but there
And
was no one there.
but also they're like complementing each other in
Of course.
in similarity, in addition to disparity. Like when her mind was wandering, the camera was gliding, and then when she was trying to keep a reserved form, when she was trying to be composed in that previous shot, the shot was completely
It's not
still.
that. It's that I've just lied. I lied to you about my dress and about having dinner with Martha. I didn't have dinner at all, and I'm not in my green dress. I've got my coat on over my underwear, and I've just been sitting here waiting for your call, going mad.
Oh, Rosamund, I love you. So talented. So talented. So underutilized.
Yes, no, I'll tell you everything.
She is so talented.
Here.
She's like one of the very few
I couldn't. I was sick.
performers I can ascribe
last
both
night I
like
took a Xanax to go to
beauty and
sleep.
skill to.
And I had a dream. I dreamt about things just as they are. And suddenly I woke up relieved it was a dream. And when I realized that it's true, that I am alone, and my head wasn't in the crook of your arm, and my legs weren't wrapped around your legs, I just thought, I can't go on.
And once again, you have like the one shot where like you want to capture how virtuoso a
Sleep better if I
performer
took some
is.
Valium, and if I take them all, then I'll sleep without dreaming, without waking up.
Oh boy.
I swore to myself that I'd let you go quietly, that I'd say goodbye just as if we were going to see each other tomorrow. So stupid. What's that noise? Hello? What's that whispering?
Oh, this is not
I said
the
I
Viola
could hear
Davis
whispering. Someone
special.
listening. Why are you sorry? Don't be naive. I bumped into Joseph's friend the other day. Even he knew you were having a baby. I talk to you. I think we're talking like normal. And then suddenly the truth comes back to me. I know we have to, my love. I know we have to, but it's hell.
I'd like
Yes, it
really
seems like
love.
we're
I mean,
side by
like
side.
Gone Girl is a good
And
performance,
suddenly
obviously,
there's the
but
whole world
I'd love to
between
give
us.
I'd love to see Rosamund Pike in something like
Don't worry, no one tries.
similarly shocking or similarly like
Lying.
a huge test for performative abilities. Like if they did a remake of
Maybe
Possession,
sometimes a lie is useful.
I would love to see her in that.
You were
In
lying
the
to
like
me
Isabella
to make the party less
Lashmi
painful.
role.
I didn't say you were lying. I said if you were lying and I knew about it.
Ajdani?
Say you weren't at home,
Isabella
and you told
Johnny. Johnny.
No, listen. No, I believe you. I didn't say I didn't believe you. Why are you getting angry? Yes, you sound angry. No, I just said that if you were deceiving me out of kindness and I was aware of it...
You were doing a remake of
it would only
Possession.
make
Who
me
would
love
you
you more.
cast?
Hello?
I'd like to
Hello?
see Rosamund Pike, who would play Sam Neill's role.
Please
Fuck.
come in and call me back.
I mean, easy answer would be like Oscar Isaac. I would love to have something a little bit
We
more
got cut off. I was
complicated.
just saying that if you were lying to me out of kindness, and I was aware of it, it would only make me love you more. Hello? Hello? Oh, just me.
Who like does crazy? Who does like good crazy? I would want to see Blair Underwood, but I think he's like sometimes obvious crazy. I'd want to see like scary crazy, like unsure what to do crazy. Oof. In terms of eye lines, it was kind of like cool to have her have such like distant eye lines from the camera. Like it usually like with these kind of scenes you'd have maybe like within like 10 degrees or 15 degrees off of like the center of the eye line of the camera, but like she was so removed, and like that's like scary as an actress to have all that kind of profile acting going on, but it gives a sense of like removedness and like butting up against a wall. Like you can't access into the performance or into the character as well. There's like a block against you, but it gives a good enough distance where it like generates it's enough distance where like the actor can like be like as explosive or gnarly or gross with their performance, and you're not made to feel too uncomfortable with like seeing it. So like this was good, and Rosamund Pike is Roz. She was great in this. I feel like I have the same problem with the 2018 version with Sophia Loren, where now I'm wondering if this was like an instruction in Cocteau's original script, that the pace has to be kept up and maintained, and there has to be a driving engine to this. I get it. It makes sense for like the through line, the like emotional arc of it, but I want more breaths. I just want a slower performance. For me as an audience, wanting to absorb the story and wanting to see the breakdown happen in the character, like I actually, just give it a breath. I don't think hysterical has to necessarily translate to fast and rambling and chaotic. That's an acceptable version of this, but I keep wanting, my instinct as like a viewer and as a performer, I kind of want something a little bit more natural and less prescriptive in the direction. I want there to be breaks. I want the audience to like catch up and like make their own decisions about like what's happening internally in this character, as opposed to being directed to it by the tempo. But something I'd consider wanting to see in another version of this, and like I'm like waiting with like eager anticipation to see the Almodovar version, despite not even liking Tilda Swinton as a performer that much, especially given his recent filmography. Would want to take this in a very kind of like quiet and slow and antithetical way. Not necessarily for the entire thing, but I don't think he's the kind of director that would get caught up in this fixation on pacing and drive and crescendo. Yeah, so I'm excited to see it, but you can't put my girl Rosamund down. Rosamund Pike, she's just goals. Girls want to be her, guys want to be with her. Anyway, this has been The Human Voice 2019. We'll try and track down the 2020 version when we can. In the meanwhile, keep watching good films.
Said I can hear whispering, someone listening. Why are you sorry?
Why are you running? Why are you running?